particular ingredients as well. So it can not enrich as well as it can give information of different part of the city altogether.
Yes.
Right, right. So I have a question to you. That we know nowadays there's a lot of new Turkish restaurants are coming out in India. So what do you say about the Indian people, those who are exploring this Turkish cuisines altogether and all about?
Here, whomever I meet, they tell me that how much they like Turkish food, Turkish cuisine. Of course, those are the people who have already visited Turkey. And some others, they tell me that they would like to discover the Turkish cuisine. So, frankly speaking, in Hyderabad, there are not much Turkish restaurants, maybe 2 or 3. For example, in Europe, you can find Turkish restaurants or döner kebab houses even in every corner. So, taking this opportunity, I would like to invite and encourage the businessmen to open more and more Turkish restaurants in Hyderabad. I will be also very much pleased to assist them in finding chefs.
That's great.
From Turkey. And also, you know, the way to the heart goes through the stomach. So if you make Indian people to enjoy the Turkish cuisine, so that will make them to feel much more closer and familiar to the Turkish culture.
That's great, sir. That's great. Sir, I have a question to our general manager. That how do you, what's your thought about this Turkish cuisine and which particular dish you actually want to try or want to explore?
Sure. So, I already mentioned in the beginning that Turkish food is not new to any of us here. It is famous all across the globe for its authenticity, for its flavors. Mise is one, the hot and cold mise is one of my favorite, and that is something which I would definitely like to try over the next couple of days here, curated by the chef.
That's great. The next question to you only. So as GM said that he wants to try the different mezes. So what are the secret ingredients you want to just put it there, just to make it more viable, and in the market it can make a buzz that we should go there. We have to fix our date. We should go there to just taste the Chef Eyüp's food there. So what is the secret ingredients you have in your mind just to put?
The secret ingredients is every time is love. You have to cook with your passion and love. This is the secret ingredients, which is not secret. Let me tell. Olive oil we are using a lot. As you see from yesterday till today, I use a lot of olive oils. It's healthy, and I know the Indian cuisine is also the same. We have a lot of vegetarian dishes. For example, on the table you can see a lot of mezes and salads. Most of them is vegetarian. I know you love to eat also vegetarian. It's light and tasty. This is important for me because we eat a lot.
Right. There's a question I believe in everyone's mind here, those who are sitting in this place, that in next 10 days, what sort of different food of Turkey so they want to going to experience here? So if you can just say a few things about that.
Yeah. For example, soup, lentil soup, you can taste it, a little bit spicy. Main course, we have 3 different main course. One is lamb, oven baked, and together with the oriental rice. And as a starter, we have a olive oil cooked artichoke. This is also, I love it. Very healthy and tasty. And also dessert, we have helva.
Okay.
Tonight we will not serve you. Maybe later on you can come and taste. Helva. It's warm. And
A chef is very smart enough. He just get all his secrets for next coming 10 days.
Yeah.
So you have to have it. You have to plan your date accordingly, right?
This dessert is really tasty, halwa dessert.
Right.
We serve warm and together with ice cream.
That's
You
great.
should taste it. It's like going down like this.
Thank you, sir.
Melted in the mouth.
Thank you very much. Sir, I have a question to you that here we know that slowly we are developing our taste of Turkish food and all. So how people are crazy about the Indian food in Turkey? If you can say something about it.
Indian food is becoming more and more famous in Turkey.
Oh, that's great.
And the number of the Indian restaurants is increasing. It shows that the Turkish people are really enjoying Indian flavors. And also before I came here, I also discovered an Indian restaurant in Ankara. The food was very delicious. Apart from the cuisine, as you mentioned, I mean, Indian movies and series are also becoming more and more popular in Turkey. So as long as we watch the Indian movies and we enjoy the Indian cuisine in Turkey, we are also very much pleased to discover the similarities between Turkish and Indian peoples.
Thank you, sir. Shiv, I have a question to you because it is a very relevant question. I believe now everyone believes in it because we know we always say that within 50 miles that basically got changed according to the availability of ingredients, right? So if I just take a small example, the dal makhni what we serve in Delhi or just for all of us that in Hyderabad or somewhere the taste differ. But what do you feel that about what's your thought about the authenticity of the food of any cuisine basically? No, tell me what your thought about the authenticity of any particular cuisine. Maybe it's a Turkish cuisine.
Actually, in Turkish cuisine, we have different parts. You know, Black Sea side, north and west, and actually, the ingredients are changed. Technically, cooking techniques and preparation techniques is the same, but if the product is changed, everything is changed. For example, I bring a tarhana. It's a product. Every end of the summer, people, all of the house, they prepare themselves for winter time. Believe me, this tarhana soup, base of the soup, in each section is different taste and different color because of the product. For example, you prepare tarhana, base, yogurt and red pepper paste. Each section of Turkey, red pepper is taste different, color is different. For this, tarhana is different. Even each villages.
Right, I understood actually what you said. Sir, I have a question to you that what's your vision about the food and beverage of this hotel? That when you want to see, because we are all in safe hand, that how we are exploring in food and beverage in this hotel. So what's your vision, sir, for that everyone wants to know that?
So I think I firmly believe that hotel is differentiated or stands out because of the food and beverage, because rooms are almost the same in most of the hotels. So my vision for this hotel would be to bring in authenticity, a lot of new innovation in food and beverage. And last March, some of you might have experienced that we bought in Nizami food, the Masnad Pe Dawat. We have Mrs. Dilnaz Beg, who is a connoisseur of Hyderabadi cuisine, who curated this menu, and we wanted to make sure our people get to taste the right and authentic food. And that's a vision, and that's where we were extremely particular that we get somebody like Chef Eyüp from Istanbul to get the right food into the city. So that's my vision of food and beverage here in this hotel.
That's great. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, I have a last question to you. That as at the beginning we talk about the lucky draw, that the person who's going to win or they will get the chance to go to Istanbul. And if you can just emphasize a little bit more on this for all of us.
Istanbul is another story. Istanbul is like the cultural and commercial capital of Turkey. And its population is more than 15 million, I guess. Yeah. And it's like a small size of my country. You can see all the colors from all parts of Turkey in Istanbul. Actually, the history of Istanbul dates back 8,500 BC, according to the archaeological findings. But the most important thing is, Istanbul had been political capital for 1600 years during the terms of three universal empires. Istanbul became the capital of East Roman Empire in 330. Then that empire turned into Byzantium Empire. And Fatih Sultan Mehmet the Conqueror, the Sultan of Ottoman Empire, conquered Istanbul in 1453 and declared the city as the new capital of the state. And Istanbul remained as capital until the foundation of the young Turkish Republic. So when you look at the map, you will also see that Istanbul is like a cross-section between two continents, Europe and Asia. So Istanbul is the only city in the world which connects two continents to each other. So in its long history, Istanbul was home for many civilizations from different religions and cultures. So we can say that Istanbul is like a unique mosaic of those cultures. When you go to Istanbul, you can see the cultural heritages of those three empires, and you can easily see the mosques, the churches, and the synagogues are located side by side. There was a ambassador in Turkey, lived in the 16th century, French ambassador. His name was Busca. He has a saying about Istanbul. He says, "This city was almost made by nature to serve as the capital of the world." I think this sentence really defines Istanbul. So I hope the winners of the lucky draw will really enjoy Istanbul, and I'm jealous of them.
Really, me too.
But Istanbul is like an addiction. Once you go to Istanbul, then you may wish to go again and again.
Great, great. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for sharing such great information with us. Now I have a question to the forum. Who all wants to participate for this chef's workshop on 28th? Please raise their hands. So let's... So Chef, can you please tell us something about what you have planned for on 28th of your workshop?
3 years ago, we start to make a new cookbook together with the First Lady of Turkey, Mrs. Emine Erdoğan. We did a very nice cookbook, endless recipes, and from that cookbook I did a perde pilavı. It's a rice but covered with the dough and stuffed with the chicken. It's a special recipe. We will make this recipe 28th of June, and we will cook together and we will eat together.
That's great, that's great. Thanks to all of you. First of all, I really, from the bottom of my heart, I'd like to thank Consul General and Chef you and Mr. Barat, you as well. So thanks to all of you for being here, and really if I have to sum up for this evening what we have just discussed, that basically Turkey is a rich culture in all aspects altogether. In terms of their food, if we talk about, there we have a lot of freshness in their food, in terms of their mezes, their pot cooking and everything. Yeah, even I have discussed many things with chef about their lunch and dinner experiences. So really, I must say that because if I say something here, it doesn't really make sense unless you try it. So I'm inviting all of you, make your time, please come with your family and friends because we are celebrating this festival from 23rd of June to 3rd of July. Thanks to all of you. A nice dinner menu has been curated by Chef Yu. It's coming, and thanks to all of you. Good night, and please make your time, and please come with your friends and family with us.